The group that runs Fair Park is floating the idea of a ticket surcharge that will help pay for improvements to the Cotton Bowl and other key Fair Park facilities. Fox 4's Lori Brown live at Fair Park with the story. Lori.
Heather, the CEO of Fair Park First, says that the organization needs about $200 million to make some much-needed upgrades to the Cotton Bowl as well as some other facilities here. It's money that he says can be generated by the park's own visitors.
We need to fix the things that really move the needle on revenue attendance. So
for 5 years now, Fair Park First has been working for the city of Dallas to bring the historic area to life beyond the state fair. The Cotton Bowl recently was packed with concert fans for Karol G, Coldplay, and the Rolling Stones. Monday, the CEO of Fair Park First told council members that the venue is missing many other opportunities due to its aging, outdated facilities, and funding improvements continues to be the challenge. One potential solution would charge a fee on every ticket sold at Fair Park.
$2 a ticket equals $8 million per year times 30 equals $240 million.
To capitalize, now Brian Llewellyn says the city would also need to agree to give Fair Park a type of loan known as a certificate of obligation, which does not need to be approved by voters. The ticket surcharge could be used to repay the loan.
The total funding available over the next 10 years on the campus could be $175 to $200 million.
That money would fund long-discussed renovations to the Cotton Bowl, as well as the African American Museum and Music Hall, Dos Equis Pavilion, Children's Aquarium, and Discovery Garden.
The idea here is that we would issue that debt for phase one, we would make those improvements, and we would try to aggressively pay down that debt as quickly as possible to position us to do it all again.
Council committee members seemed receptive to the plan that will likely go before the full council in the coming months. Llewellyn said the Cotton Bowl would benefit most by removing outdated, inefficient ramps, creating much more space.
Double the main concourse square footage per attendee and triple the upper concourse.
Plans would also make restrooms easier to get to and increase concession areas.
We've hosted over 625,000 visitors to the Cotton Bowl, but we have done that in the face of astonishing adversity. It's really rather amazing how often we bring major events and we can be more competitive.
The city council would not need to approve the ticket surcharge, but Fair Park First is seeking the city council's endorsement as it approaches tenants about putting that into their contract. The city council would need to agree to issue certificates of obligation, which would basically be a loan that would be repaid in part through that surcharge.